Oh, hey, you motherfuckers. Happy birthday, Anne.
Happy birthday, Ann.
I can't believe we're 29. We're so old. We totally wish we were there in person right now, celebrating with you and everyone else, but we can't be. We can't wait to see you in a couple weeks.
Ann Helms. What can we say about Ann Helms? Well, we could start by telling a bunch of embarrassing and humiliating stories from back in the day, but that would just be tacky and cruel. So, here we go.
Well, I think I would probably start in the 90s when it all started, our friendship, anyways. And while I'm sure it's already been said tonight, if you've already heard other people speak, everyone knows that Anne has some particular fashion vices. Even as a child, Anne loved to wear everything rainbow. Hanson, she always has had gobs of jewelry on, and she even went through a small Manson phase just for a minute. And I think right now in her late 20s, maybe you all agree with me, she's going through somewhat of an adult contemporary punk rock thing. Nevertheless, I think we can all agree that some of her hot topic disasters have had us all asking, what the fuck were you thinking? Like pink moon boots or maybe blue mascara, studded belts, coats, and shirts, and more. And of course, Manic Panic, red, pink, purple, blue hair. I'm pretty sure for a while she knew the entire staff at Hot Topic. I'm sure some of you actually worked there when she used to shop there. So, no matter how out there all of your outfits have always been, we all love your unique fashion choices. I know I still have at least 20 things that I've borrowed in my closet. Mark really also wants to talk about all of the arrests you've had. I begged him not to, since I'm sure your dad's in the audience. Hey, Mr. Helms. And while most of these people don't have to see your dad ever again, I'm sure I will.
I did definitely want to talk about your legal woes, but when we actually started thinking about it, we realized you have never really been in trouble, but you were always there when everybody else got in trouble. Let's see, if we had to do a list of all of the things, I can think of assault, theft, underage drinking, and of course illegal substance use. And to highlight a few of my favorite stories, I know definitely one of my favorite stories is the trip you guys took to New Orleans, and I believe you guys got into a fight over whether or not the weed was gone, and I believe there's a vapid hippie somewhere by the name of Beth who's still probably missing a big chunk of her hair. And then there was the time you guys were going down the road at Fedgeberry Park. I'm not gonna be able to. I can't see it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
There was the time that you and Cameo went down to Texas, and I'm pretty sure that she was the one that got arrested for underage drinking and possession while you guys were on that lazy river ride, but I'm pretty sure that you were just able to fly right home to Cedar Rapids. And then Mark was saying there was that time at Fedgeberry that we had to call Lewis's mom to come get us after we were driving 90 miles an hour, and unfortunately his car rim was bent once we hit the curb. Whoops, sorry. I think you're also banned from a few businesses and homes. Like that one time you refused to sleep on Matt and Danielle's apartment floor when we were in Iowa City in college, and you ended up sleeping in your car the entire night in their parking lot after they kicked you out, of course. There was also that time that you and Lewis dismantled and stole that handicapped kid's trampoline. You guys were really big dicks. I could go on, but the last thing I'll reminisce about is that summer where you guys did all that ecstasy. Hopefully that guy still doesn't want to kill you.
Anne. And you have had some interesting love interests in your life. Now you have a wonderful boyfriend, Mike. We love you very much.
Love you, Mike.
But it has not always been smooth sailing for you. There was the time that you were assaulted in the Quad City Live restroom stall by the over amorous lesbian. That was interesting. That was a fun story. And then there was the time that you had the table full of drinks thrown on you at the Bent River when you got into a fight with your punk rock boyfriend at the time, whose name I don't remember. And then there
Scott.
was the time that you were having sex with that gay dude forever.
Hey, Lewis, we love you. And it hasn't really just been your love life that's been a little adverse over the years. Although you're now a successful general manager at a salon, you've experienced quite a bit of misfortune in some of your past employment. Like that one time you were asked to resign from your first job, and coincidentally enough, your dad was your boss.
And then there was the time when you were a pizza delivery driver and you received a customer complaint because you were dressing too gangster. And then ultimately you even ended up being my boss, and ironically you wanted to fire me.
So, Anne, you're my oldest and dearest friend, and I can't believe that we've been friends for almost 20 years, or over 20 years since we were, started third grade, the first day of school together. And so, thanks for being a good sport tonight. You know that whatever all these assholes say, it's really the reason that we all love you. So, cheers, happy birthday, and we love you.
Happy birthday.